Introducing the Finnita region, a brand new Pokemon Fakemon region that is loosely based on futuristic themes, Peru, Incan mythology, and just a bunch of games and movies that inspired particular Pokemon in the region, as you will soon see. Now, all of this artwork is created by Afo Jockstrips, who you can find on Instagram, and I've linked their info down in the description for you to go and check them out. Now let's jump in and check out some of the characters, and then choose our starter Pokemon. You can choose from two different protagonists for your journey, either Harper or Cadence, and both have big dreams for their Pokemon teams. The rival for the adventure is Dorian, and the professor of the region is Professor Eleanor Spruce, who specializes in Pokemon mythology and cosmology. Cloveroo, grass type. Cloveroo is a really peaceful and shy Pokemon, which is always hiding in bushes. It uses its pouch to hide berries. Broombull, grass type. Despite its skinny arms, Broombull can attack with powerful punches if it feels intimidated. Magrove, grass and fighting type. Even though it throws powerful punches that can send the victim meters away, Magrove's kicks can be lethal. Fornax, fire type. This energetic Pokemon loves to dance. Every time it dances, the floor under its feet tends to get overheated. Blasua, fire type. It moves to the rhythm of music in order to amplify its power. You can see sparks coming from Blasua's feet when it's dancing. Pyroette, fire and fairy type. When this Pokemon does a fouette, its calves set on fire in order to make powerful attacks. It practices its dances almost every day. Jogile, water type. Jogile is a very shy Pokemon. It moves its extremities at high speed to be able to run over water and escape from predators. Basthon, water type. Now with stronger legs, it runs and trains every day to break its own records. Velocisk, water and electric type. Using static energy from the humid air, it charges its body to be able to move at tremendous speeds. Randit, dark type. Randit uses its big fluffy tail to hide the stuff it steals. Most of its victims are usually naive trainers and travelers. Racloot, dark type. This sly and deceiving Pokemon uses its long tail as a third arm in order to steal from distracted trainers. Harmeti, flying type. Its feathers have an iridescent effect that makes them shine in different beautiful colors, depending on the angle they're looked at. Prismio, flying and fairy type. Every full moon, these Pokemon reunite in some sort of ball in which they dance to find their partner. The moonlight is reflected in the feathers and jewels of Prismio, creating a beautiful sight. Glowly, bug and electric type. It communicates with others by lighting up its rear at night. It loves hiding in grass and bushes where it eats leaves. Hangants, bug and electric type. Often hanging from tree branches by long strands of silk, Hangants can be found sleeping most of the day. Flyturn, bug and electric type. Flyturn's tail glows like a light bulb. Using some sort of blinking language, it can communicate with others from long distances. Croony, normal type. It has the ability to keep track of time. It's always looking stressed because its internal alarm can be activated at any minute, which causes it to vibrate ferociously. Leponos, normal and psychic type. Leponos develops a routine for its daily activities during its lifetime. It gets stressed when its routine is interrupted by any means. Feyreath, fairy type. This tiny Pokemon loves playing with children. It tends to hide from adults, so most people doubt their existence. Blue Rider, fairy and flying type. It uses the twig it carries to clean the teeth of other Pokemon or humans. It leaves a minty scent wherever it goes. Glindos, fairy and flying type. Children who place their baby teeth underneath their pillows receive a visit from Glindos. In exchange, it gives them gold bottle caps. Bushido, bug type. Its body is covered with a hard material that serves as armor. It constantly fights with other peers to increase its strength. Kabupa, bug and steel type. Its body has become hard as steel due to extensive meditation sessions. Despite being in this state, it's always ready to attack its predators if necessary. Ushogun, bug and steel type. Its claws are sharp as razors, which are used to fight over territories with other Pokemon. It's very observant and calm and has the presence of a leader among its underlings. Shababe, normal type. It is said that once someone establishes a bond with Shababe, it will protect that person with its life. It is a symbol of bonding and friendship. This Pokemon does not evolve. Harpegia, steel and fairy type. With its mouth, it makes sonic waves that create beautiful singing. This Pokemon's trainer must prioritize the daily maintenance of its throat at all costs. This Pokemon does not evolve. Mandreep, grass type. This baby Pokemon tends to cry for everything. The screams it produces can stun anyone around it. Grivoot, grass type. Grivoot's flower begins to wilt little by little, which makes it sad. The ooze it secretes from its flower has a horrendous stench. Gurumet, grass and dark type. Its flower is completely wilted and Gurumet has lost control over its body. Nobody knows what is controlling it. Muffane, Psychic type. Its brain has a very sweet and delicious taste. When Muffane loses part of its brain, its psychic powers become even more powerful. Eventually, it regenerates. This Pokemon does not evolve. Adoroid, Electric and Normal type. First artificial Pokemon made in the Finnita region. Developed by scientists at Cleft Toe Co., it uses special drives which allow it to change its secondary type. This Pokemon does not evolve. No More, Rock type. It usually can be found sleeping during the day inside of caves. During the night, it likes to go out and look at gems shine in the moonlight. It values its gems very much. Goblem, Rock and Dark type. It's obsessed with the gems on its back and attacks anyone who touches them. They are said to be spirits of greedy people who got lost in the woods. Karuska, Fairy and Water type. This caring Pokemon gives hugs to hurt and abandoned Pokemon. Its body is filled with warm water, which gives a comforting and pleasant feeling. This Pokemon does not evolve. Yokomi, Ghost type. It is said that this Pokemon came to life by a spirit taking over an old spell tag. It folds and takes the shapes of different things in order to scare people. Uragamo, Ghost type. Uragamo reads its enemies' minds and transforms it into the thing they fear the most. It uses multiple sheets of paper to fold and transform into different things simultaneously. Medutum, Psychic and Steel type. It is said that it is born from a shield made by an old tribe in honor of a monster they worshipped. When it opens its eyes, it paralyzes its opponent's body. This Pokemon does not evolve. A quick reminder to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this video as it helps me out a ton. Thank you. Scalon, Rock and Ghost type. These Pokemon are said to be people from ancient civilizations in the region, dedicated to protect sacred places. Stellua, Rock and Ghost type. Usually it has an army of Scalon under its command. They are said to be the spirits of commanders from an old civilization. Primataro, Normal type. Usually they hide in pecha trees. Since birth, it chooses a berry and uses it as clothing, growing along with it over the years. The one with the biggest berry is usually the leader of the barrel. It's a very territorial and proud Pokemon. This Pokemon does not evolve. Krongus, Poison and Dark type. Usually found in dark and humid places like forests or swamps, it produces a stench that can be a hallucinogen to its foes. Kovungi, Poison and Dark type. 2 new heads appear on its body. Its horrid stench makes its prey hallucinate and come close to Konvugi so it can suck their energy. Pijaku, Fighting type. This Pokemon uses a rapid yet elegant style of fighting. Its kicks can shatter rocks into pieces, while its tail feathers are so sharp they can slice even a concrete wall. This Pokemon does not evolve. Orchittle, Grass and Fairy type. It usually spends most of the day sleeping. It hangs on trees and lets the wind swing its body. It likes to be pampered. Floriel, Grass and Fairy type. This elegant Pokemon produces a sweet aroma that has a relaxing effect on others. It takes care of the colony of Orchidle as their mother and queen. Turtonalu, Water type. It can live both in the ocean and on land. Many people have taken up surfing because they admire how magnificently Turtonalu swims. This Pokemon does not evolve. Hamuzanda, Electric type. Its whiskers absorb static energy from the air, then this energy travels around its body, forming an electric ball that it uses to attack its predators. This Pokemon does not evolve. The first fossil Pokemon of the region is Strunkle, the Rock and Water type. This Pokemon was restored from the Tusk fossil. It can blast a huge volume of water under great pressure from its trunk. It lived 100 million years ago. Mahmood, Rock and Water type. According to studies, the orifice in its head is connected to a special organ within its body, which was used to accumulate rainwater. Its body could withstand up to 10 gallons of water. The second fossil Pokemon of the region is Stimbiris, the Rock and Steel type. This Pokemon was restored from the Plate fossil. According to studies, the plates on its body emit different sounds. The pack teaches the baby Stimbiris a unique melody in order to recognize its own. Kalungus, Rock and Steel type. According to studies, this Pokemon used to have melodic jewels to determine the leader of the pack. The plates on its back were able to produce beautiful sounds. Silate, Dark and Water type. Rumors say it used to lure both Pokemon and lost sailors with its hypnotic glow, then traps them and digests them within minutes. Its real body is the glowing orb inside the gel-like substance. This Pokemon does not evolve. Pagriros, Psychic and Dark type. Evolved from Hypno. Those who stare at its third eye will gradually lose control of their senses and fall into a deep sleep. While this Pokemon sleeps, its third eye is still active. Glamores, Ice and Psychic type. Evolved from Jinx. This elegant Pokemon struts seductively to confuse its opponents. Its icy aura causes the floor it walks to freeze. In this region, Eevee has 10 new evolutions. The first is Nutrion, the Normal type. Nutrion is the epitome of softness and fluffiness. When in touch with its fluffy tail, it produces a soothing sensation, even confusing its enemies sometimes. Ghoulion, Ghost type. It loves to float around graveyards and isolated forests. The orbs on its neck absorb the energy of wandering spirits. Nimbion, Flying type. Nimbion ears are actually huge and magnificent wings. It uses them to catch the wind to soar elegantly into the sky. Antheon, Bug type. Despite its short wings, Antheon is able to fly at violent speeds. It may appear in a swarm, attacking with a stinger hidden in its tail. Grimion, Poison type. It scares its enemy by secreting a sludge with a putrid stench, which can be poisonous when touched. The poison strength depends on this Pokemon's mood. Drakion, Dragon type. Its whole body is covered by rock-hard scales, which can withstand almost every attack. The scales are said to be very valuable. Brawleon, Fighting type. It possesses a violent temperament, charging ahead and bashing its opponents like a berserker. It carries its battle scars with pride. Herion, Steel type. It will protect its trainer at all costs. This honorable Pokemon wears the gouges in its armor with pride as mementos from battles. Dregion, Ground type. This Pokemon is almost blind and prefers underground spaces. It can dig through the ground at a speed of 60 miles per hour, where it eats all of the ore it can find. Lithion, Rock type. This regal Pokemon prefers to avoid conflict and only engages in battle if absolutely necessary. It can transform its whole body into solid stone by staying still, so enemies can avoid it. Finnita Spinarak, Bug and Dark type. It sets traps with its web and remains hidden, waiting for its prey to wander close. When its prey is captured, it glares at it with the face on its back, paralyzing them in fear. Finnita Ariados, Bug and Dark type. Every night it wanders around in search of prey, whose movement it stops with its terrifying glare before it bites into them with its fangs. Finnita Boltoy, Water and Psychic type. Discovered in ancient ruins, it is believed that it was used in rituals. The water inside it is said to have healing properties, and it stirs while it spins. Finnita Claydol, Water and Psychic type. It appears to have been born from clay pottery made by ancient people. According to some studies, it was used in some rituals for purification of water. Finnita Spiritomb, Ghost and Ice type. This Pokemon seems to always be shivering with cold, so it tries to warm with the bundle it resides in. The bundle is formed from a very elegant textile, which includes the wraps of the remains of a priest of an old civilization. This Pokemon does not evolve. Finnita Pawniard, Ice and Steel type. It can radiate chillness from the blades on its feet, so it can freeze the floor and skate over it. It's known for its top-notch ice skating skills. Finnita Bishop, Ice and Steel type. It prefers to live in solitude in cold climates. It is said that snowstorms happen when Bishop is ice skating. Finnita Kamala, Grass type. The flute it plays is made of a special leaf with sedative properties. When Kamala plays it, the sedative spreads through the air, affecting everyone around this Pokemon. This Pokemon does not evolve. Orcandy, Normal and Fairy type. Its fleece is as sticky sweet as cotton candy and is usually eaten by both humans and other Pokemon. Despite that, it grows back pretty quickly. Pacaramal, Normal and Fairy type. Its fleece grows exponentially large even after it's been cut completely. It produces a sticky and sweet substance that is high in nutrients. Passaroga, Dark and Fighting type. A Pokemon known for the beauty of its well-shaped legs and the waving of its hips while strutting. It can kick and knock out even the most proficient fighter. This Pokemon does not evolve. Tankairo, Fire type. When it gets excited for a race, embers rise from its head and tail and it gets hot. It can fly at speeds of up to 310 miles per hour. This Pokemon does not evolve. The pseudo-legendary Pokemon of the region is Dranium, Dragon and Dark type. They live inside dark caves most of their life. Its mask is supposed to protect them from the sunlight, which it is very afraid of. If someone touches its mask, it becomes extremely ill-tempered. Calagon, Dragon and Dark type. It becomes wildly furious if even it senses someone looking at it, thanks to its heightened hearing. Typhostern, Dragon and Dark type. It can move and attack with ease in the darkness, using its sharp claws. It is extremely vicious and will not stop attacking until its foe is incapable of moving. Introducing the first legendary Pokemon of the region and the first of 4 legendary spirit Pokemon, Tsukami, Fairy and Water type. Known as the Pearl of the Moon Queen and a masked guardian of the seas, it can create powerful waves and torrents of water thanks to its magic pearl. As protector of the sea, it can purify polluted water. The second legendary spirit Pokemon is Fukami, Fairy and Flying type. Known as the Bow of the Moon Queen and masked guardian of the gales, it soars through the skies at high speeds. It fires magical arrows that, thanks to its power over winds, never miss their target. The third legendary spirit Pokemon is Dokumi, Fairy and Ground type. Known as the Shield of the Sun King and masked guardian of the mountains, It is said that the mountain in the Finnita region was carved by this Pokemon. It uses its shield to protect lost people during sandstorms. The fourth legendary spirit Pokemon is Hikami, Fairy and Fire type. Known as the Sword of the Sun King and Masked Guardian of the Flames, this honorable and valiant Pokemon, when it comes to defend its king, can take its shining blade and cut down anyone without hesitation. The first box art legendary is Inteleos, Fighting and Fairy type. It was considered a deity by the ancient civilizations that inhabited the regions of Finnita. Protector of men and personification of the sun, energy in the form of light radiates boundlessly from its golden serpent's crown, which can make the darkest night light up like midday. The second box art legendary is Kalane, Water and Psychic type. It was considered a deity by the ancient civilization that inhabited the region of Finnita. Protector of women and children and personification of the moon. It emits an aura which is able to heal every wound for those it protects. The mythical Pokemon of the region is Shawawi, Fairy and Psychic type. It is said to be made of nature's pure energy. It can dissolve toxins and purify ruined or contaminated environments. According to experts, it is considered the offspring of the Sun King and the Moon Queen. Thanks for watching everyone. If you have enjoyed this full Dex video, then why not check out some of my other full Pokedex region videos too.